Assalamualaikum and good day to our lecturer Dr. Jumat. Today our group will present about our project proposal in screen design, which is food delivery service application called FooDee. And our group team members consist of 4 members. My name is Mazlina Binti Jumat with my team members Nur Asnani Binti Hassan, Nur Syafiqah Binti Taserip, and Siti Nurkhayrina Binti Muhammad Azizan. Why we choose to name our application as FooDee. So basically, FooDee is the combination of food and delivery words, and we combine it to become FooDee. And other than that, it is easy to remember and recognize, and also easy to understand and pronounce. Because it's only short, only has one word, and uh, uh, has its own meaning. And also, last but not least, FooDee represent the goals of our application to develop a UTM food delivery service application. The motivation of the project, which is the reason why our group chose to develop a food delivery service application, is because students are always busy buying food on their own because of assignments and exam studies and anymore. And also, some students do not have their own transport to get food for themselves if the food stall was far from their hostel. And also, existing food delivery service, they charge high delivery fee, which is maybe minimum about 3 ringgit per trip. And also, the existing food delivery service, such as FoodPanda, GrabFood, and many more, cannot enter the campus after midnight. So it will be a problem for students who wants to buy food after the midnight. I think that's all from me. I'll pass the presentation to Nur Syafiqah.
Okay, next for our goals of our project. Firstly, this application is to let all the students order their food online even though they are packed with assignments and exam studies. So the goals for our project is to help all the students to buy food by online only, even though if they have no time to buy the food, they can order food online by using our application. And then second, this application helps all the students to deliver their food from food stall that far from their hostel. So sometimes the students will craving for some things that are far from their hostel. So our application is to help them to buy some things that are far from their hostel by order it from our application only, and then they can get the food that are far from their hostel. And then the third one, there will be no delivery charge for the UTM students. So it will help the students to save their money more instead of using the application that have the delivery charge. And then lastly, this application will help the students to order their food online even after midnight. So as we all know, other applications such as FoodPanda or GrabFood, they cannot enter UTM after midnight. So if the students want to buy food online, they cannot buy from that application. So our application will help them to buy their food even after the midnight. So next for the target user. So obviously that our application is targeting for all the UTM students, and also we are targeting for the food stall owners, especially the stall that are around the UTM campus. And last but not least, for the scope of our project, firstly, our application will let the students and the food stall owners to log in and sign up to our application easily. And then our application also will allow the students to order food from their chosen food stall by just scrolling in our application. And then Our application also will allow the stall owners to list their food menu into the application. So they can show to our application what is their food menu, and the students will look easily and buy easily from our application. And then we also allow the students to pay with different payment method. So it will help the students to pay easily without thinking whether they want to pay with cash or using card or also using online payment method. So I guess that's all from me, and I will pass to our other team members, which is Asnani and also Karina, in presenting about our interface. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Asnani Binti Hassan. Okay, right now I would like to present about our interface in our application. Firstly, when you open the application, our logo will display at the screen, which is a FooDee, the name of our application, and student.delivery.utm, which is represent of function of FooDee apps. Okay, this is the login page, which is the user login to our application in this interface. But if the user doesn't have any account yet, so they can sign up first, which is this is the interface for our sign up page, which is the user need to fill their information, which is name, username, password, address, email, and phone number. Okay, for example, the user already fill in their information, then they can sign up. After sign up, they need to log in by using their email or username and their password. After they enter their email or username and password, they need to enter the button which is login to log in our apps. After they log in to this application, to the FooDee application, the home page will be displayed, which is they have a search button and the profile button. If the user click the profile button, their information will be displayed, which is name, username, password, address, email, and phone number, and also their picture. If they click logout, they will back to the login page, and they need to log in again. If they are in this page, they have favorites or popular shop will display, and the list of shop at the below. So if the user need to order at the shop that they want, for example, I choose for the Blackpink Cafe, then the interface for Blackpink Cafe will be displayed. If the user in this page, we have a back button, profile button, and this name, and search button to search any food that they want, and they have a promotion, food, beverage. If the user click the back button, they will go to the home page again, and if the user want to order any food that they want, they need to click at that food. After that, the cart will be added. After that, the food will be added at the cart. If the user already done click any food that they want, they can view the cart to proceed their order. Then they need to confirm their address, which is where the shop where their food will be delivered, and summary of their order and the payment method. For example, the user want to order the nasi ayam penyet and lychee kang ais, they need to click first and click the payment method with either cash on delivery, they using card or using online banking. And this is example which is I use the online banking. Then after that, they need to click the button place order. Then the interface for online banking payment will be displayed, which is the user need to click, need to choose what their online banking account to proceed their payment. For example, I choose the CIMB click, then I click the button pay now. So the this application will proceed to website for the online banking, which is the CIMB click to proceed their order, to process their payment. And after that, after they finish their payment, they will the application will go to the checkout page. That's all from me. I will proceed to this demo will proceed by my team member, which is Siti Nurkhayrina. Thank you.
So after the checkout session, after we click the checkout, it will direct to the status of our order, which is the user will be notified the status of their order in 4 steps. So as you can see in the interface, this is the list of the cost of the order. So the first step is step 1, your order has been arrived. Step 2, the food has been processed. And step 3 is the order has been picked up for delivery. And step 4 is order arriving soon. So all this will be have a timer to notify when the actual food will be arrived. So it will help the user to get ready to pick up the food when it been delivered soon. So after the order has been received, we can tap to the order received in the below to notify to verify that our order has been received. So for after we already receive our order, the user will submit which is rate the restaurant and give a feedback. Uh, the user is free to rate the restaurant based on their opinion. So for the feedback, you can say that the food is good or the delivery is fast, bad or negative and positive comment is allowed. So when other user want to buy from this restaurant, they will look at the preview and they will look at the feedback and be able to uh, pick the preferred restaurant that they want. So after we uh, submit the review, it will direct to the home. It will direct back to the home, and that is all the process to order the food in our apps. So within all the process, the user will able to familiar with all the steps and the required to to buy in using our delivery apps. Now, thank you and have a great day.